Hey everybody, how you doing? It's me, Cameron, aka Celyndra Clyne. I'm just coming here today for my second video of my kind of video blog, kind of commemorating my reign and kind of just me rambling on about random stuff so you guys get entertainment. If you don't like it, you'll get over it. Shout out to like all my EOI pageantry, and all those people, Unlimited. Um, all my family, blah blah blah. Got a shout out to Sid. Um, those that know me know that I love James Dean. I mean, how could you not love him? So I have to show off my James Dean posters behind me. Yeah, and if anybody comes across any like that on the canvas type material, and that one's crooked now, feel free to. I'm having difficulties here. Okay, that's close enough. Feel free to send them to me. I'll gladly take them and post them on my wall. Marilyn Monroe is on the other wall, as well as another James Dean poster. And yeah, my room's kind of messy, so you're not going to get to see that. Anywho, so today's topic is pageants. And this is kind of piggybacking off of the Queens of the Week episodes on YouTube. Misty Eyes did one. I can't remember the other girls' names, but they all did one, and they all talk about a subject for their day of the week, and they do their little podcast and everything. So if you get a chance, check them out as well. But they were talking about pageants last week, and I just want to go on that too. In the drag community, for those that don't know, pageants are a big deal. Some of them can rival the likes of Miss America, Miss Universe. Sometimes I think ours are even more difficult because we actually have talent categories and all that jazz. Um, I've competed in a number myself. I've competed for Miss Don't Hate, Miss Unlimited at Large, Miss North Carolina EOY, Miss Kentucky EOY. I believe that's it for now, as well as a couple bar titles. Um, and the thing that was said is, does having a title make you a better queen? Do you have to have a title to go anywhere? The answer to that is yes and no. It helps to have a title, but as some of my brothers and sisters and stuff from this age will tell you, especially the ones that have been national multiple times, that the title does not make you. You make the title. You can win a title and do absolutely nothing with it and have a crappy reign, and that's the end of that. And the title really didn't get you anywhere. But on the other hand, it does help. If you have a girl that is coming in from out of town, and her name is blah something 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 another, and you have no clue who she is, unless the bars know you or they've seen your work or you're prepared and have some information on who you are and what you can do, they may not book you. They may give you a chance and they may book you, they may not. But if your name is out there, people know you and say you're Miss Unlimited or Miss Gay America, especially if you're definitely Miss Gay America, because everybody knows Miss Gay America. Shout out to Kirby Colby there. Then they're gonna like, hey, national. She knows what she's doing. She knows her stuff. Let's book her. Pageantry is a lot of work. I've had a few new girls approach me within like the last couple weeks talking about, I want to do pageants. Can you help me? My answer to that at first was, sure, I'll help you with what I can. And then my second answer to that was, well, I can only do so much because I'm still new to it to myself. Pageants are a lot of work. Even the people that go to these pageants, they don't see what we go through behind the scenes, especially those that have no clue what goes on. It's a ton of work. It's a lot of stress. Planning for these things, I'm currently planning for to go back to North Carolina EOY next year. And yes, I said next year, next May. And I'm already coming up with ideas, planning, budgeting, getting stuff together well ahead of time. And it's already stressful. The next big thing is money. Um, when you go to these pageants, you're going to be spending thousands of dollars just coming up with your package. Um, I know just for a standard, it adds up. You know, you may not think it's that much. When I first started out, it's like, oh, it's only 4 categories. I got to have this, this, and this. But it adds up. You've got to have shoes for every category. You've got to have hair. You've got to have a gown. You've got to have costumes for talent. You've got to have backup dancers because nowadays, if you don't have backup dancers, unless you're just the shit, you probably won't place. I hate to say it that way, but that's the truth. And all these little things, and then little stuff add up, like new makeup, bobby pins, a pair of pantyhose, um, hairspray, little stuff like that. That may be $1 here, $2 there, $5 there, but before you know it, that adds up, and you've spent a couple $100 on stuff that you never thought you would end up buying. So my advice to the new girls is, if you want to do pageants, do your homework. If you can, start out in the backstage dressing somebody. Go up to these major queens and see if they need a dresser for a pageant. That in itself is a lot of work, but you can learn a lot. Watch pageants. Sit there and watch. Watch how they model the gowns. Watch their talent ideas. Um, Everything, how from their stage presence to just how they are. Once you start into pageants, it's good to have a good solid team of people, which I thank my team Celyndra to this day because they get me through a lot. Just shout out to Sid, Jackson Russo, DJ Bonet, Malaya Chanel Iman, Onyx Jade Adams, and a few other people that it would take me forever to list. They have helped tremendously. They took the stress off. They made sure that everything I had to have was together, that I wasn't going out there busted. And you got to the biggest thing is you got to surround yourself with people that are going to be there and they're going to tell you that you're doing well, but they're also, on the other hand, going to tell you, no, girl, you look busted. No, you're not doing this right. You need to do this to fix it. Because you will run into people in this industry that will be like, "Oh, girl, you're doing so good. Keep it up. Oh, I'm so proud of you." But they won't tell you when you looking busted, when your hair is dry, when you need to do this, when something's not looking right, when you're doing something wrong. They'll just tell you all the positives, and that's not going to help you. So, going back to the question, does pageantry or having a title help you, or can you do it without it? I say, like I said, yes and no. And I haven't really touched on the no side too much. There are plenty of girls out there who have made a name for themselves without ever holding a title. Good friend of mine, Misty Eyes. Well, I wouldn't say good friend, but I love her to death. Misty Eyes. She has never held a title, as far as I know, and she is known. She's out. She's performing. She's traveling. She's doing her thing, and she just recently competed for Continental. And so, in that retrospect, she made it without a title, and you can too. But to wrap it up, um, it's all up to you. Go out there and do it if you feel like you can do it, but start out small. Make sure your stuff is together. Get a good team to help you out. Make sure you're together. You're not looking busted, and above all, be yourself and have a good time. It's all about having fun and not being stressed. But to end it here, because I'm getting a little long here, this has been my. We need to come up with a name for this. So if you want to write in the comment box down there for what I need to call these little whatever you want to call them, and give me an idea. And if you want to suggest topics or anything you want to talk about, let me know here on YouTube, or you can send me a direct inbox on my Facebook, facebook.com/ccline87. But until next time, it's been great. Keep up with me. I'll let you know where I'm performing, where I'm competing, or just if I'm going to be out drunk somewhere. Um, with that being said, see ya.